Okay, we went to his uncle has a horse there. It's like a thoroughbred horse, and it's you know, it used to be a race horse. And so he decided to go for a horse ride, and so he had that horse. He had another one that was kind of tame. So he said that he said I should take the one that's more aggressive because I know how to ride a horse, and it had a like a Texas saddle, you know, with the horn up here.
Big horn.
Yeah, and the other one had more like a Mexican saddle, which is just flat, you know, whatever. So we went on a ride together. Miles hadn't really ridden horses much before, but so we went for a ride, and we were just doing this cobblestone stuff. So we were riding these cobblestones. On these cobblestones, the horses go real slow and everything else. Didn't really want to go
straight in there.
So then we finally got out there. It was probably about 30 minutes, and we got out there, and then we decided to take a right and go down this one open field, but it's like cactus and ravines and all this stuff. So we were trying to get the horses going. They were going okay, and then we just kind of were going up toward this church. Anyway, then we decided to turn around. That's when all the action started from Miles. So,
Alright, so like he said, while we're in the cobblestones, we're trying to go through, like, trying to get them to go. So we go through these little yards, and, like, and then they would kind of go, and so I'm like, yeah, they're going. And then they would hit like the cobblestones again. So then finally we got out to the fields. We're going up to this like big church in this big field, and they're jogging like kind of good, and, like pretty good. And then so finally he's like, do you want to keep on going? I'm like, no, I don't want to keep on going. So then we need to turn around, and it's just like a downhill, and it's like, gah, gah. So it's like, it's going. So then
horses, you know, they like to go fast when they go home, you know.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So I'm just like riding it, and then I see this huge tree, and I'm like, crap. So then it's just like this big old tree with all these branches and stuff right through the path we're going. So I end up bracing myself, kind of, not really, and then hit it. So I'm just like riding on one side, and then I fall off. I'm like, ugh. So then I get up, I look to my left, and there's this lady, like a shepherd lady, and then she's like, oh my gosh. So then she's just, I don't know, shepherd lady saw it all happen. So then I'm on the ground, and then he comes, and
I was following him on the other horse. I saw him fly off the horse.
so he comes, gets me.
Yeah, I said let's trade horses because well, the problem was he didn't have that horn.
Yeah,
so he nothing to hang on to. So I said all right, because the other horse wasn't acting that aggressive to me. So I said we'll switch horses. So that way you can hold on to the reins, and if you have to hold on to the horn. So we decided to switch horses, and I got him on that horse, got him on mine, and I went to try to get on the other one. I got it and started working on it. So then he was on that horse, and then I went ahead of him and kind of went around. I thought he was following me the whole time.
No way.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, there's a little problem with Pete getting on a horse.
Yeah, so he puts me on the other horse, the thoroughbred racing horse, and then so I'm on that thing, and he walks back to the other horse, and when I fell off, he's just standing in the field, and then he's having trouble trying to get onto it, like, takes him, I don't know, like 10 to 30 minutes, and then I'm just sitting on the horse, and then I know you say like to go, and then you like, oh, to like stop, and you pull, and supposedly pull like the left or right or back or something. So then it's wanting to go, so it wants to go back home, so the entire time I'm just like, oh, oh, and then I do that for like 10 to 30 minutes, and then finally it like gets off, and it's like not wanting to hoe or stop, so then it just sprints off. So I'm just like super fast, and then it's going up and down and everywhere, and then there's like cactus and really uneven terrain. So then there's this fence line, and then there's this bus stop. When the fence stops right here, and then there's a little concrete bus stop deal, you know, with like a bench underneath it, and then there's this cable right here, and
big metal cable coming down.
So I'm riding up really fast. I'm like, and then I see these rocks, and I'm like, okay, he's gonna slow down. Like on the way up there, I'm like, okay, he's gonna slow down. Oh crap, he's not slowing down. And then I'm like, cable, oh I can't go down, it's gonna hit my neck. And I go, doosh, and then I go into it. And then I fly off, and then I land on my back, and I'm just like on my back, like. So then I get up, I look to my left, and on the bench there's this lady who's right there, and then I'm just like, "Estás bien, puedes reír," which means like, it's okay, you can laugh, and then she like, she starts laughing, and I lay down, and she's behind me, I'm like, oh. So then I'm really mad, but then my dad comes up, and then I tell him what happens. The horse
I
runs
come
off.
up, he's laying on the bench, and that cable, he hit that cable at full gallop, and the cable just flew him off the back of the horse, midair. So I made him get back on the horse. He was like that.
I don't want to get on that horse.
Oh my gosh.
On the tame horse or the wild or the
I
running
can't
horse?
remember which
Either
one.
one. I'm like,
What are the chances of two different horses getting flipped off by a branch in the cable, and then his dad says, you gotta get back on the horse.
Yeah.
And then
Horse.
there's a shepherd lady sitting right next to him on both sides.
Both of them. It's okay, you can laugh.
So then they think it's really bad, but I just have kind of like some red marks on my stomach later for a few days.
With your arm, too.
Ow.
The shepherd lady. It's okay, you can laugh.
That's my horse story.